I played Astro Bot, and it was fun as hell. What do you think?
I played Astro Bot back when it came out, and it was really good.
That's right.
It was really, really good.
I agree with that.
It's almost perfect.
Let's talk about why this game is freaking awesome, all right?
It's probably the game that gets closest to being perfect at what it is, for what it is.
I was thinking while playing this, if you're in a class on how to make a good game, this is like the textbook
It has
game
so much
you look
polish.
at.
I played the game a lot. I have like 80-something hours on it, and I haven't seen a single glitch.
Yeah, I
haven't seen any bug whatsoever.
There was I think there was one part where I actually got a little frustrated at something, and even then, I figured out what the problem was. Like,
but it's just
right
a
away.
you problem, not really the game
Yeah, exactly.
problem.
So
there's no infuriating thing like in this game.
You know the little faces circle, like little eyes on the ground, and you have to use your when you jump, you use your like rays or whatever to go in a circle.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's how you did that.
Oh, those are confusing.
Because I was confused at first, like how to activate that, but I figured it out in like a minute. So
man, there's no better game that uses than this game uses the PS5 controller. We got to demonstrate with this.
Look at this. This game uses about every feature on this thing.
Probably more than we even know. It uses the touchpad in ways that I've never seen. Like you can draw with it.
Yeah.
And you can like when you just flip it open, like it's so cool.
Dude, I love opening in on the levels. I love trying to do flips with it. Like trying to flip my ship around.
This is where this button right here is where the magic happens. The R2 button.
Oh my god!
When you get a character like little animal power up.
Yeah.
And like it feels one thing is it feels awesome.
That's one thing we need to talk about is all the different abilities and like or power-ups or whatever they're called.
But just like the sounds that come out of it are so cool.
I was playing the game without volume. I didn't even realize it because of how much sound was coming out of the controller.
Yeah, you thought that the volume from the TV was coming from
I know. There were also times while playing this where I was like, dang, I kind of feel like I'm playing the Wii right now. Like with how much I'm moving this controller and
but
doing
it works
different
better
things.
a little.
Yeah, but but there were no problems with like.
Yeah. I will say though, I didn't really like that was the least of the cool things I thought because I just don't like motion controls that much. But like the monkey, you have to, but it's still fine. It works. It works.
And
but it works perfectly, so I have nothing to complain about.
Yeah,
that's just a nitpick, and it's because of me.
As long as it functions okay.
Just the way you can like, even on the pause menu, even the pause menu is awesome. You can mess with the buttons. You can flip the.
Flipping the guys.
I love flipping the guys out.
I was doing that all.
My favorite thing to do is when you flip up the guys and then you turn the controller upside down, so they have to go all the way back around underneath of it.
Yeah.
Try that next time. It's
sick.
Yeah, the way they use the controller, the whole PS5 itself.
And no other game does that. No other game uses the controller like that, which is a shame, honestly. Because even after the first Astro's Playroom, I was like, all right, some people better be taking notes here, other developers, because there's a lot that can happen. You can make a lot of really cool, unique games with all these features that they're showing off, and then like no one did. So they just went and made another game and expanded on it, and it was awesome.
I don't know if you knew this, but when the game was launching, like the new game Astro Bot, for Astro's Playroom, they had like a little watch party. Like people could go on in one place until the game launched. Yeah, it was like a little party, and there was like streamers.
That's
sick.
And
then when the game officially launched, there was like balloons and shit.
The game just feels so polished.
It's alive. It really is alive.
I haven't
literally because everything is alive.
Yeah, I've yet to find like a flaw in it. Really, honestly. Like I
don't know.
There's nothing broken. I had
like
no
what's an
glitches.
objective flaw?
I literally
all my flaws
cannot
are pet peeves.
Maybe there's preference things, but like I can't think of anything that they did that was just like objectively not good about the game, like something they messed up or a glitch or something.
Yeah, it's literally perfect, and that's why I didn't deserve Game of the Year.
Let me ask you this: what was your favorite level? Do you think?
Oh, dude, that actually, you know what? I don't know how true it really is. I do think that some of the shorter levels, the very short ones, there are some amazing, memorable levels. I have a favorite actually, but some of like the really short ones just kind of blend together. Like I guess those challenging like speedway ones where like they're based on like the little like here's one full of circles.
Oh
like, circle button.
Those levels I appreciate.
They're hard. Yeah, I appreciate, but they're really not that memorable.
I appreciate them because I was having this internal debate with myself of like, is it good that a game can like this game is really fun, but it's kind of easy, but I kind of like that.
No, I don't mind that it's easy.
And then, but
it's still fun.
That's when I started to unlock those different trials with like the square
And the time trial stuff over the DLC
And that
is
stuff-
pretty challenging.
That's challenging. So it ended up balancing out, and I actually appreciate that a lot.
there's hard stuff to do in there.
Yeah, once you get to like trying to complete, like being a completionist, that's when you start to run into some challenges, and that's fun. And I think that's perfect for a game.
I guess if there's one it's such a small nitpick because all of it's so much fun. Collecting all the bots is some of them can get repetitive.
That's where
You miss one in a level,
Yeah.
and like, it's just because there's so many collectibles.
I will say though,
that's inevitable.
I love
But,
the fact that you can go in, get the bot, and just leave, and
Oh yeah, and they say
it saves.
Yeah.
Other games
you don't have to finish
don't
the level.
do that.
Yeah, cool.
That's what I'm doing now. Is
I just finished the level so I could get more coins. But
Yeah, I'm on the stage where I'm just trying to complete 100% the game. So
And-
I'm looking for bots, and it's the addition of that little bird for 200 coins to help you find collectibles is so nice too, because it's just like all I do is just go get that bird, go look for what I need, leave the level, and then go to the next thing.
I didn't really use the bird. I didn't really feel like I needed to use the bird. Just the fact that it's a new platform game, AAA,
Yeah.
it's a miracle that the game even exists and the way that it does, and it's so beautiful.
I love how it's getting the praise it deserves too.
Oh yeah, totally. Except for the people screaming about it.
Yeah, I haven't paid attention to them.
game of the year. It's not my game of the year.
But
yeah, it totally
oh yeah,
deserves
favorite
it.
level.
Favorite level, the tree one. Okay, here's why.
Tree one was cool.
It felt so much like Gusty Garden Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy. This is a big grand level. I know you've never played it, but it's magnificent. You know, you start with like this big open area. You can see like there's cows everywhere. It's super cool. You get this big tree just shows up. And he starts and you spray him with water. And then he starts fucking singing, and it's awesome. And then the whole level he's singing, and you go inside, you go in his mouth, and then you just start, and then like the whole tree level, and you get this like cool elephant guy. We'll bring him up in a second, but like this cool elephant guy, and you can create platforms with the elephant dude, which is exactly like one of the power ups in Mario Galaxy 2. This game is Mario Galaxy 3 in like the best way possible. Actually, this whole game is like. If Mario,
Didn't they say that they were inspired by?
Oh yeah, all
like
platforms.
Nintendo? Yeah.
Just all platforms. They're just like retro gaming. But it's like Mario if the Nintendo Switch wasn't shitty hardware. Like no, really, it's Mario in all the best ways.
mean,
It's
if
just
one-
as polished as Mario, except even more because it's on a PlayStation 5. Your favorite level. Your favorite.
Oh,
level. They all just have this like baseline level of quality.
yeah.
Even if it's like a whatever level, it's still fun to control.
The one that stands out is like the bath time level, the one where you're the sponge.
Oh yeah.
Because the first time when I first got that power up and I turned into that weird
The
sponge.
power-ups are so cool.
Yeah, when I turned into the sponge Astro Bot, I was like, this kind of seems weird. Why do I just look? It's just a different looking Astro Bot. Then I stepped in water and I was like, oh gosh, what is it?
Yeah, he's a square.
Part of the reason is because the water is just so cool in this game in general. Like,
No, that ocean level, yeah, where you fight the snake. Oh no, there was that one where that giant robot had like all those locks around him.
oh yeah,
That was
Big
so
Brother.
cool.
That was such a
Yeah,
cool level.
and then he helps you out. Like at the end, he'll like lift you up.
Yeah, I love that
They
level.
really do a good job of changing it up so every level feels
The
different.
visuals. There's
Yeah.
something cool to admire in the visuals in every level. I was going to say, there were multiple times during this game where I saw the water and it genuinely made me thirsty and I had to go get a drink of water because it looked that
Only
real.
one of the game will do that for you, and that's Mario Sunshine.
It's still, everything's good, but I think my least favorite, not because it's bad, just because it's the least interesting
Whatever,
to me,
yeah.
is the punching.
Oh,
frog
the
ones.
frog one? I was gonna say the penguin.
The
'Cause
penguins
it just
are
helps you-
underwater.
yeah, it just helps you swim
That's
faster.
true. I forgot about the penguin.
It's just kind of whatever. I mean, I like having it, but
Yeah.
the frog one, you didn't like that one because you can grab onto the spinning platforms and
No,
like,
it's not that I didn't like
You
it.
could
It's
break
just that
shit
it
with
wasn't.
it.
I forgot you could grab onto you could
yeah,
swing.
I think it creates new platforming.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's
yeah,
got its place in this game. It's just not I don't think it's the most interesting out of all. of them.
Correct. The most interesting one for me is either the chicken, which goes straight up, or the dog. I actually really like the dog.
I definitely like the dog, and the way they used it in like boss fights and stuff was really cool.
Actually, all the boss fights are just
All the boss fights
spectacular.
are awesome. One of the most creative power ups I thought was that metal ball one.
Yeah.
Like that's such a cool.
You can like
Never thought of that
so you don't
idea.
get hit by spikes. I know I've seen that somewhere
The
before.
crushers can't crush you. It's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
a really
awesome.
cool.
And it like the controller just vibrates
Yeah.
when it does that. Oh, it's so cool.
I was surprised they didn't use the monkey one a lot in this game.
The monkey one,
They really didn't use it. They used
I mean,
one level.
I think they used it enough. Although if you used it more, it would have got a little tedious, right?
Yeah, I mean, they used it in one level, I think.
And there was another monkey one where he has symbols. And,
Oh!
yeah. And you like try to break stuff with the symbols. There's such a wide variety of power-ups. Because Astro Bot himself really can't do too much. He can jump, he can glide, and he can attack.
It had a story, kind of.
The story doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it was
The story
still cool.
doesn't matter.
But it still like made you feel something at the end. So I guess.
Oh yeah, I felt when you I guess spoiler alert, but not that it really
spoilers
matters
now.
that much. Yeah, and then like Astro Bot dies, and then you have to like fix him up again, rebuild.
That was so cool.
Actually, just all the rebuilding sequences in this game are awesome.
Yeah.
When you're rebuilding the PS5, when you're pouring the fucking soda into the cooling chamber,
Yeah.
that shit's awesome. Shit.
The,
And you're slicing all the vines off of the CPU.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so good. The boss fight I liked the least was the chameleon one.
I can't. Oh,
Yeah.
you slowed time. Is that the one you? Yeah.
That's actually the worst power up in the game for me. I've seen it just so many other places, so many other time.
I mean,
It's fine, it works, but the boss fight with it is just kind of whatever. Yeah, but even if it's a whatever level, it's still fun because the game is so fun.
those bosses were so cool. I love that bird one.
They're so well designed.
Yeah.
And the bird one, you're just in the sky and it's
So
crazy.
epic.
The
Oh,
music is
yeah.
epic.
The music is so good. I'm gonna use it for this.
The music in the credits was epic, and the game was over.
Oh, the credits was so good too.
The game was already over, and it was epic.
Same with Astro's Playground or whatever.
Playroom, yeah.
Playroom, yeah.
I was not. I mean, I knew going in that the game was going to be good, but I didn't think the music was going to be like spectacular.
The credits were fun as hell.
And
to
if you
play
sit
through.
around in the title screen for too long, you're going to get it stuck in your head.
Yeah. Yes.
A little tidbit is that the last 4 bots you rescued are on the controller with you on the title screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think the game already by itself is amazing, but the best part is, especially for someone like me who likes all these other old video games with them, is you just like, oh my god, I know Crash Bandicoot, I know Ratchet and Clank.
The IPs were so good. There's so many of them that it's bound to get someone.
Everybody's
Someone's gonna find
There's
something.
no way because they have new stuff there too.
Yeah, like for
So
me, it was
everybody's
Horizon
playing.
Zero Dawn. Just kidding. No, it's not. No one knows anything
I
about
love
that.
the level so much.
I know a bunch of people are gonna love that God of War part.
Oh,
of it.
I liked it. I thought it was really cool.
The Uncharted part, that one.
Did you
gave
go
me
into the secret
goosebumps.
area in the God of War level where it said God of War on the TV?
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, just like, and then you get to use the axe. Yeah, I never said it was bad. I just think, yeah, just some of the
I
levels.
keep forgetting how many
No,
power-ups there
actually,
were.
I'm sorry. My favorite level is the Ape Escape level.
Yeah, that was.
It's just an Ape Escape. It's like a new Ape Escape game. The game never drags, and it's like what 6-7 hour.
Yeah, I like experiences like that where they don't waste your time. It's like we're gonna give you all the good we have to offer, and there you go. That's what you paid for.
Even if it's short, that's a good thing because you can then it's infinitely replayable. Like
Yeah.
I want to replay it soon,
Yeah,
just because, not for any trophies or anything. I just want to play it because it's fun.
yeah, and you know you're not gonna have to cut through a bunch of fat.
As great as Red Dead 2 is, that's a big time commitment.
Oh God, you don't even want to get me started with Red Dead.
Okay, well, it's a big time commitment. And Astro Bot is not a big time commitment.
That's true.
You could finish it in one day or just a few days. You
Yeah.
just pop a level on.
You know what level just popped in my head? Speaking of Red Dead got me thinking of open world. Open world made me think of that one level underwater where you're in this huge area and there's all these bubbles of air and stuff.
It's
That was
awesome.
so cool.
Yeah, they actually made underwater levels fun.
And it's like a little open, almost an open little world area that was just cool to explore. And
Astro
swim
Bot
around.
was my game of the year, even before it was the game of the year. And that's coming from a Sonic fan who just had a peak game come out. And I still say Astro Bot's better, because
Yeah.
it is.
I still gotta play Shadow.
Sonic X
Generation.
Shadow, but Astro Bot is amazing.
Dude.
You needed to. I mean, you own a PlayStation 5, goddammit. I mean, you might as well get a Astro Bot.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you like it so much because it's
just a freaking good game.
Is this our review of it, or is this just us talking about it?
I don't know.
I mean, this is pretty much just our review of it, right?
God.
It's amazing. And
So
when
good.
when you finish 100% the game, and you fill up the crash site, just walking around in the crash site with everybody.
Oh yeah.
Everybody. Like, you haven't even seen how full it gets. Mm-hmm. It's alive. It's got so much personality. In a world of first-person shooters and Fortnite and Call of Duty 6, God damn it, Astro Bot is pretty fucking cool.
I like all the little bots are so
I don't
silly.
care. It doesn't matter that it's a kid's game. That's what people
Is
getting mad
really
about
a
it.
kid's game though?
Because everybody can enjoy it.
Yeah, no, it's great. I was thinking.
It's a game for kids in mind, but anybody can enjoy it because it's engaging.
Yeah, I was thinking like as I was playing it, I was like, so what if I had this game to grow up on? Let's say if I was a lot of the games I grew up on, like Lego Star Wars and all kind, I don't know, Lego games and whatever,
Which are
puzzle
platformers.
games.
So yeah, platform puzzle games, which is basically what this is.
But in like the Sonic games, the OG Sonic games, I was thinking like if I grew up on this game, what would it be like? And I was like, that would actually be amazing because
this is what that is for us.
Yeah, so many of those older games, they're good and they're classics, but there are parts of them that you get stuck on and you don't know what to do, and sometimes it can get frustrating. I feel like
there's weird
even as a
quirks
kid,
about it,
even as a kid, I feel like I could have figured that out, all the stuff out in this game, and I wouldn't have gotten stuck in those weird spots.
It's pretty straightforward though. I mean,
I just feel like it did a good job of like making it. There's challenging bonus parts of the game, but the base game is easy to get through, and the challenge is mainly getting those bonus things like getting the bots.
But it's worth
the
it.
Puzzle pieces.
It's worth it even if you don't want to like platinum the game, for example. It's worth it because you get the cool characters that you know. You never know which character you're going to get next.
So truly anyone can play a game and have fun.
It's all awesome, man. And I mean, I just really hope that we get more, not just more Astro Bot games, but just more games like it. Not even just platform games. Just games with like more personality. And
Tomba. We got to bring back Tomba.
Yeah,
Croc.
Hey Sony, where are all the games? And
Tomba
Sly
and Croc.
Cooper and
Sly Cooper. I still need to play that.
More Ratchet games. We've only got one on the whole PS5 generation. Like just and Jack and Daxter and Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, and the list goes on, man. The list goes on.
Those are all games that we hopefully we can talk about on this channel.
We will be talking about Crash Bandicoot.
That's right, Crash Bandicoot.
I love Crash Bandicoot.
All kinds of cool stuff. So many different.
I love Smash Bandicoot. When I saw him, when I first saw him playing it, like when I first played Astro Bot, put my hands on my head, I was like, I like this game a lot.
The ones that hit me the hardest were like the Uncharted one. Really, I was like, oh god, because I actually did play through a lot of those Uncharted games, and I grew up on them.
I've only played through the first one, but
the music on that was so good.
But it was still an awesome level. You get the gun.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Oh my god.
Swinging on vines.
So good. And then also,
it's like a third-person shooter, like for a little bit.
Yeah. And then at the end, when I saw Croc and Tomba, I was like, oh my god, no way those guys are in the game.
No, this is perfect for a kid because you're like, oh, look at these cool little guys. And then you look them up and you're like, who's Crash Bandicoot? And then you get all these other cool games. Then you can experience them. Yeah. Because you get to see, well, if Sony lets you. But then for the people who have grown up with that, older people, they're like, oh, look, I know Crash Bandicoot. Like, you know, like it's perfect for there's something for everybody.
Just so good. There's not a lot.
Well, my point is that we're getting at, and I want more games like it with so much personality.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a platform. I mean, I love more platformers.
Like Sackboy.
Yeah, or just like not just Sackboy, just games with personality, like this game. It has charm. It has a soul. It's just a game that you can have fun in. There's no microtransactions. There's no online. It doesn't lose its value.
Yeah, this thing's timeless. I mean, you can play this years from now, and it's going to be a great time.
Is it worth a PS5 for? If you can get a PS5 for like $300,
if you're I wouldn't say buy a PS5 for this game, just because it's not like you can spend hours and hours only playing it. But
I don't get
if you have a PS5, you need this game.
I don't get the idea of hours equals quality.
Well, I mean, if you're
like,
spending $500 on a console, you do want to have.
Oh, you want something to sink your teeth into? Yeah, I agree.
And I'm not.
I mean, you just go pick up Minecraft for $20. I mean, like.
Yeah, that's true. But but if you do have, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure you should buy a whole PS5 for this game. But if you have a PS5, you do need. This game.
If you have a PS5, what the fuck are you doing right now? If you do not have already played this game. One actual complaint though I have is why doesn't it tell you the series that they're from? Yeah. That would be bad. Like all you need is like underneath of it. Here's the Rayman series. It doesn't tell you the character's name. They do it in like a little funny character, quirky way. Like the one I know off the top of my head, like the Crash Bandicoot one. They're like, he's a naughty dog because like that's who made Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Like they do that and that's cute. But like they need to tell you the game series because there's some I just have no fucking clue where they're from. No clue at all.
It's someone made videos showing them all.
Yeah, probably. But where's the fun in that?
I want the next game to really focus on Astro Bot.
Yes, the character, like the world of Astro Bot, not just here's all the. You know how like here's all these other characters you love. No, can we just do like in the world of Astro Bot?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah.
That is.
What
one
if
thing
something
I'll
with
say.
something really cool, like a really cool story?
It's a little. Well, that's what I was gonna say. It's like the one thing. It's a little hard to get immersed into the universe because it's kind of just a bunch of other universes.
Yeah, such a small nitpick, really. Just smidge more of like its own identity.
I think the next
It
game.
lacks its own identity. That's the biggest
The
problem.
next game, they should have a big bad villain who's a robot. It's a higher focus on like the bot part
What
of
if
everything.
what if there was like Astro Bot got to experience like a post-apocalypse
Oh, God.
world? No, but like no, not in like a gritty kind of way, like in the cartoony way. Call it Astro Bot, the second mission or something. I don't know. And
whatever they do, I have confidence it'll be good.
no, I have
this point.
no doubt that it'll be good. I just hope it's a little more original.
Yeah,
But that's such a small nitpick.
yeah.
Because there's only so many times you could be like, oh my god, it's Spyro the Dragon!
And
There's only so many times I can be like that.
And I still think you can implement those cameos because that's kind of part of the
Because
series.
yes, that's fine. If
Yeah.
there are costumes, that's fine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
I don't think anyone's going to complain if like, let's say the game is fully original, like everything, but you could just be Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank, like in a
Yeah.
costume. That'd be good. Or I told this to him earlier, more levels based around the characters.
They need to do Chow Garden type thing with bots.
Yeah, that should be what the Safari is for. You get to
Yeah.
raise little pets.
The Safari was a little weird because there's not.
Yeah,
other
there's
than-
nothing to do in it after taking all those pictures
Yeah,
for a trophy, and then that's about it. That's about it.
but whatever, it's cool.
Game's peak.
It's good.
It's perfect.
Get the game.
We loved it.